Happy Monday. Today is May 3rd. Happy Tulip Time. On today's show, we have an interview about another amazing summer opportunity and about the upcoming middle school play.
We also have a special video to say thank you to some of our pretty amazing people in our school. This and more, so stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Heaven.
And I'm Ashley. To start our show, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Last week we told you about the career camps at the Tech Center. Today we want to tell you about another special opportunity through the Tech Center called Future Prepped.
Here's an interview to tell you more.
Hi, I'm David and I'm here with Mrs. Barman to learn more about Future Prepped. What is Future Prepped?
Future Prepped is a summer program that lasts for a week. You can sign up with the CareerLine Tech Center. It is an experience like no other. What you do is you are partnered up with a company, and that company has a real-world problem that you have to solve with a team of students and teachers. And then you have a week to solve the problem, and then you make a presentation at the end of the week. And the company usually likes your idea, and they adopt it and actually implement it. And it's just really fun. Every day you get to go out for lunch with your team. And you get to learn about the design thinking process, which is a little different than a typical school day. And so that's what Future Prepped is.
When and where does this take place?
Future Prepped takes place in July for 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. It starts at about 9 o'clock and ends about 3 o'clock. And it takes place at the CareerLine Tech Center at the beginning. But then once you know who your company is, who you're working with, then you actually go out to that company and spend time working with the people that are in charge of the company. So sometimes it's a manager or sometimes it's a secretary that's helping you figure out what the solution is to your problem.
How do you sign up?
So there's online registration. It begins on May 4, and the website will be posted for you there. You might have also seen this flyer in the mail, and it explains a little bit more detail about how to sign up. The cost is $50, but there are scholarships available, so if you can't afford the full $50, you can apply for the scholarship and they can help you out with that.
Why would you encourage students to sign up?
I would encourage students to sign up because it's a really good real-life experience. It gets you out of the classroom and gets you in the real world, and it's really interesting. Something that happened a couple of years ago when we had a summer session was one of the teams helped design our new cafeteria at Harbor Lights. So that was something that was really cool. If you like it, there's more opportunity in the future as well. So there are high school teams as well. And then if you're interested in joining my team, you can contact me. Mrs. Wallenser is another person that's been involved in Future Prepped as well. So, yeah, it's just really fun, and I would highly recommend it.
Thanks to Mrs. Barman for answering questions, and thanks to Kimberly for recording.
Registration opens today for career camps in Future Prepped. Both of these are great opportunities to find out what you may be interested in. Remember that classes do sign up fast, so don't wait to register.
Future Prepped is a great on-the-job training and learning how to find solutions to real-life challenges through project-based learning.
Don't forget that you get to go out to lunch every day too, and if you request to be on Miss Barman or Miss Wallenser's teams, you can work with great teachers, find a friend, and sign up for this great experience.
Now here are this week's general announcements.
Thanks, I'm Fernando.
And I'm Gabby. Here are this week's lunch specials. Monday is spicy chicken sandwiches, Bosco sticks. Tuesday is hamburger and chicken nuggets. Wednesday is spicy chicken and Bosco sticks.
Even though there are no parades, Thursday is a half day, so enjoy your lunch at home. And Friday, spicy chicken sandwich and pizza.
Thank you to all students for working your best in testing this year.
Mr. Huber has done it again. He has helped lead our middle school cast into not only presenting, but creating their own original play.
Despite COVID and quarantines, they overcame the obstacles to bring you the most amazing show ever.
filled with humor, tricks, and even a little magic. This show will keep you entertained.
Here's Mr. Huber to tell you how they made the show and why you will want to check it out.
Hi, I'm Heaven, and I'm here with Mr. Huber to interview him about the middle school play this year. What is this year's production, and what is it about?
Well, this year we're doing a play that we are writing, and it's called Fractured Fables and Other Fantastical Fun. And what it is we've taken all of these Aesop's fables, like the Lion and the Mouse and the Tortoise and the Hare and all of these things, and we made them a lot more modern. They're really funny. They're really kind of cool. Everything's set in a circus environment. So the other fantastical fun part of it is we're teaching kids to do juggling and gymnastics and magic tricks as well. So it's kind of like the circus atmosphere where we tell all of these different stories and all these fables with different messages. It's going to be a lot of fun.
How have you guys been practicing and rehearsing since COVID?
Well, it's certainly been difficult, and there's a lot of schools that are not doing plays right now because of COVID. But we came up with this idea that we have two different casts. They're really all in the same show, but we have an A cast and a B cast. The A cast comes on A days, the B cast comes on B days, and there's only 24 kids in each group. Because we work in such a big space and we have 4 different rooms we work in, what happens, the kids are all in groups of about 6, and then there's some high school kids that work with them, and then we all separate into different groups, and we work on our fables. We also do games and stuff in here, but because the stage is so big, we're able to keep social distancing in effect, and of course we wash our hands all the time. We do everything we're supposed to, and we're keeping everybody nice and safe and sound, and creating theater at the same time.
Why is it important to do this play this year despite COVID?
I think right now it's so important. You know, for a long time we got locked away in our homes and we weren't able to do a lot of things, and then we were able to come back to school, and there wasn't any sports or club activities for a long time, and now we've slowly been able to do those sorts of things. Theater is an incredible experience for kids. They learn a lot about themselves. They meet a lot of kids. It's a great social thing, a lot of like sports is. And it's just a great opportunity for kids to build all these skills and talents. They're learning to dance, and they're learning to do all of this gymnastics and theater stuff. And so it's a great way for them to get together with other kids after school and create something and make a little bit of magic.
How do you buy tickets, and why wouldn't you want to miss this show?
We will put in the announcements a link that people can go to buy tickets. It's a little bit different. You're not buying a ticket to come to the theater because right now we're not able to actually have an audience in the Performing Arts Center. And so because of that, what we were doing is we're in the theater and we're building the set and there's costumes, but we're going to record the whole thing. So what people are really buying a ticket to is to a live stream of the show. What will happen is on show nights, people will be able to log in their devices, their TV or whatever at home, click on the link, and then the show will be shown in their own household. It's not the same as being in the theater, but it's certainly a great opportunity. These kids have been working really hard for the last 8 weeks. You're going to know a lot of these kids because they're all in school and they're working really hard. And I think it's just a lot of fun. I think it's just a really great experience to watch what these kids have created. They didn't take a script and just learn their lines. They made it all up. And it's pretty wonderful. I think people will really, really enjoy it. So hopefully they'll be able to come and watch our show.
Thank you, Mr. Huber, for the wonderful insights and information about the play. And thank you, Gabby, for filming. Thanks, students, for all your hard work. We are looking forward to the show. Tickets are on sale now for streaming.
The good news is that they won't sell out. There are unlimited seats from the comfort of your home.
Now over to sports for this week's games.
Thanks, I'm Amanda.
And I'm Hetzi. Student participating in sports, please make sure to report for your antigen testing so you can participate in your practices and games.
For boys tennis, the black team plays Zealand on Tuesday at home, and the white team is away against Jenison.
Thursday, the black team plays Hudsonville Riley away, and the white team is home against Zealand Cityside.
The track team has a meet Monday away against Holland and home on Wednesday against Mona Shores.
For girls soccer, they challenge Hudsonville Baldwin on Monday away, and Tuesday they are home against Grand Haven.
Good luck in your games. Now back to the anchors.
We're all sad that the typical tulip time is not happening for the second year in a row. There are no parades, but there will be many beautiful tulips, which due to our warm weather are at their peak right now.
I do believe you may be able to find an elephant ear, and there are some limited events going on downtown. There may also be some festivals or food for Cinco de Mayo downtown on Wednesday.
Before we go, we have a special video for some amazing people. the teachers and staff at Harbor Lights.
This week is Teacher Appreciation Week, so we thought we could say a special thank you for the hard work and kindness our teachers give to us every day.
Maybe it's a special email if we are quarantined. Maybe it's spending a few extra minutes explaining something again and again. Maybe it's us asking how we are doing, or maybe it's just a smile.
These things do not go unnoticed, so we want to say we appreciate you. Here are a few more students sharing their appreciation.
For Teachers Appreciation Day, we decided to go around and ask students what teachers they appreciate and why.
I'm thankful for my teacher, Mrs. Veld, and she gives out candy when we win a Blue Kit, and it just really helps to know that we're like trying and that we're trying hard enough that she thinks we're doing good.
Miss Sharp or Miss Graham, and because they've just always been there for me throughout the year thus far, and they're just good teachers in general.
Mr. Van Fossen, because he helps you get your heart rate up.
I appreciate Mr. Hicks because he's able to understand how all the students feel.
I appreciate Mrs. Rosendahl. She's nice and she teaches class really well.
I appreciate Mrs. Martin because she's really nice and she was always there for me when my grandma passed away.
The teacher I appreciate the most is Mrs. Dykstra because she's helped me improve on learning places around the world.
We appreciate Mr. Becker because he is a great teacher and he's funny.
I appreciate Miss Wallenser because she's probably my favorite math teacher out of all of them. She supports everybody.
Miss Sharp because she's really helpful and nice, and her class is actually really fun, and she's also really sweet to talk to.
The teacher that I want to appreciate, his name is Mr. Lubbers. He's my 5th hour band teacher, and he, he's good at, keeping people focused.
I really appreciate my teacher, Miss Zucker. She's a really great teacher. She's taught me a lot about American history.
I appreciate Mr. Schott because he's pushed me a long way, and I really thank him for being a good teacher to all of us and how he's helped me throughout the way with learning and everything.
I appreciate Mr. Becker because he's very nice and understanding. His class is always a super fun time.
I appreciate Mrs. Johnson because she's kind of like a second mom to me because she's one of the nicest teachers I know here, and she makes me feel like math is easy to learn and I don't struggle as much in her class.
I appreciate Mr. Becker and the one that's with Miss Harrington all the time. And why I appreciate him, well, he's really funny and just a fun teacher in general.
I appreciate Mr. Becker, the history one. Both Beckers at the same time though. But because they're both really, really unique and funny, and it brightens my day.
I appreciate Miss Amro because she helps me a lot with all my missing work.
I appreciate Mr. Gateforth because he's really funny.
I appreciate Mr. Huber for helping me when I get mad and helping me get through stuff that I haven't gone through before.
I appreciate Mr. Sarli because he helps me.
I appreciate Mr. Hicks because every time I go to his class, it's always fun and we always learn a lot of stuff.
Miss Deishmar, she really helps me out with most of the assignments that are given in advanced English, and it's really nice of her.
I appreciate Miss Ullman because she's just really spunky and she makes everything really dramatic, but in a good way.
I appreciate Miss Cherry because she is always so understanding.
I appreciate Miss Cherry because she's always there for everybody, and she's so nice, and she just makes everything fun.
I appreciate Miss Jacobson because she always makes me laugh in her class, and I always love having her class to begin the day.
A teacher I appreciate is Mr. Huber because he takes time out of his day to first off help off with the musical or play productions, and then he helps out kids during the day too.
We would like to give appreciation to Miss
Zucker. She gives us candy,
and she's cool. Very nice.
A teacher I appreciate is Miss Sharp. She makes math fun for me. Honestly, I'd never really liked math until Miss Sharp came along. So thank you, Miss Sharp.
I appreciate Miss Amy because she always makes learning fun, and the way she teaches is actually really cool.
A teacher I appreciate is Miss Jacobson. She always makes learning fun. And the way she teaches is just fun because she does activities with her class that normal teachers wouldn't.
Miss Stackstra for doing the environmental club.
Thank you to all the teachers out there. We appreciate you.
A teacher I appreciate is Mr. Hicks. He makes learning fun, and he's a really chill person, and he makes sure everyone's like on with the lesson, and he makes fun activities to do with the whole class and then group activities.
I appreciate Mrs. Zorhoff because she makes learning fun every day and is just a good teacher all around.
I appreciate Mr. Hardy because he's really hilarious and makes learning really fun. He makes really good jokes, maybe.
I appreciate Mrs. Dystamars for always being kind and willing to help.
I appreciate Ms. Bailey. Thank you so much for helping me with coding and helping me design apps.
I appreciate Mr. Brummel, Miss Montgomery, and Mr. Ryan. And I appreciate them because they helped me out a lot this year, and especially Miss Montgomery because I've had some issues this year and they helped me out through everything.
Thanks again, teachers, for helping and supporting the students this year.
Students, please keep doing your part to help us stay safe by wearing masks and social distancing.
There will be no video announcements next week. The next announcements will be May 17th. Have a great week. Thanks for watching. Bye.